Hello fellow traders, Paul Limmel back from a Thanksgiving break, and got another stock popping up here. Hope you had a good holiday yourself. This is TAOX, and let me show you the big picture on this. This is coming out of a key long-term cycle. Let's look at the weekly chart on this. So the high back here in 2021 is the trend line set up there, and the 3.5 year mark is about right there, right at the turn zone on the bottom. 3.5 years, looking at the box on the left hand side, bottom of that 3.5 years, 181 bars on the weekly chart. Let's look at the close-up action again. You see right here, this line coming down here is right around a 3.5. That's how powerful these cycles are. They catch it right at the turn zone quite often within 2 to 6 weeks. And so you can see what happened right here. Little breakout of that, retest back into it, and then 450% pop. So where we're at right now basically is we got the Cat 2 set. We got a TM1 as a primary cycle. It's 1.5 month. TM2 primary cycle 3.5 months, and so more than likely we're not going to get out of the woods till we get the good solid Cat 3 set. Might be at that angle, and that'll be at the 5 to 7 month mark. So we're getting out there about right. This would be about mid-December would be the 5 month mark. So it could run to it, set it, and pull back into it for a few weeks to a few months going into the first part of the year. But with such a big move on the left-hand side, and you do have a cycle-based price squeeze so far holding. You got the cycle 2, Cat 2 lows holding above the Cat 1 lows, right above the $5 PPP zone. So that part is looking good. And we have the $10 PPP right above. You can see how it rejected off of that. Just need to do some more back testing. So the initial wave 1 pullback held above the $5 PPP. You get the breakout, close to 100% gain. And so as you can see, we had wave 1, wave 2, and wave 3 still holding above the $5 PPP. And now we have a TD6. It's a 1 month cycle. Pullback of that. So what we're looking for right now is basically a 3-part entry on a breakout of a 5-bar high, part 1 entry, 1/3 position, and then breakout of a 10-bar high, part 2, 1/3, and then a breakout of a 25-bar high. So if it chops around a little bit more back in here, and you get a breakout of a 5-day high, that'd be a good place to scale in 1/3. Breakout of a 10-bar high right there would be another 1/3. And, if we get a few more weeks over here, you're going to have a 25-bar high above that. So you're going to probably be averaged in potentially right in this area right here, 750. Assuming this all holds. You want this to hold. This is a real key support, especially at that 200 MA. So let's see what it does. Just watch it closely next couple of days. Cycle-wise, looks pretty good. It's holding the squeezes. So let's look at some price targets based on the breakout off of the. Okay, let's look at some price targets based on the cycles off of the breakout from the floor. Basically, a TM3 cycle, 5 to 7 month cycle on the lows. It's a very common cycle on the pullback into the cup. And so a north channel target would be close to $16, which would be 150% plus if it hit it. And if it hit 2x of the channel, the 5 to 7 month channel, it would be close to 300% on that. So as I always like to say, once we get outside of that left-hand cup pivot and we have a PBC zone set, quite often it will gun 200% out of the PBC zone from that breakout pullback. Assuming we got quality price action above there. Also have a 1250 psychological price point right there. So that's right near an area where a PBC zone might form. So that's one thing to watch out for. Let's look at the stock rating for it. Okay, stock rating for TAOX. Again, this is a TY 2-cycle trade, 4.5 BMI, vector of 1. Risk profile is a B, and the rating on it is a B-87. Current market rating, overall market rating is A+. Just had a quick dip down to the D rating on that shakeout on the index, but it pulled out of that very quickly. So we got to back to the A+ market rating. Again, if you want to learn more about the market rating, go to the link below that stock rating there. So again, TAOX. This is Tao Synergies, Inc. If you're interested in a trading style and want to join the club or get one-on-one coaching, head over to cycletradingtrading.com. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.